Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back to the channel. How's your day going? I hope you're having a great weekend. I want to take this time out to say thank you to you out there catching the videos every time I drop them. I appreciate every single one of you. To be honest, from my heart, I appreciate you guys and I thank you so much. To the subscribers of this channel, I want to say a very big thank you to you for all you do, watching the videos, interacting on the comment section, and in every way. Some people are actually even sharing the videos. I just really appreciate you guys for doing this. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed and you're not engaging with the content, I want to beg you to start doing so. Start by subscribing if you're not already subscribed. So guys, there's a few updates that I brought in this video, and they're all interesting, but I'm going to start with the first one, which is a recent update to the Ahmed Musa Recreational Center that I earlier reported in my last video that got burnt. So there's a fresh update now, and this one is, thankfully, this one is much more milder, unlike the first report that came out that that the whole of his investment was burnt. But this latest update is that it wasn't, there weren't a meaningful impact on his property. It was just the marquee tent that was burnt, and not in no meaningful loss of property, a loss of life was recorded. So this is a really good news. I thank God personally to hear this recent update, and I'm sure that Ahmed Musa hearing this will not be so worried or distracted by by the news. And then I'll just go to the next update, which is the fact that Osimhen has now received another award yet again, and this one is the Vivian Fo Award for Best African Player in French Ligue 1. He actually had won this award a long time ago. It was in 2019-2020 season while he was still playing for Lille. That was when he actually was supposed to win that award. But based on the coronavirus pandemic that was heavy at the time, he was unable to get the award. But right now they have located him at the camp to offer him that award that has been delayed. But thankfully, right now he has received it, and it's just so nice to receive it in the camp, because I'm sure it's going to be a boost for him for this AFCON. And then definitely it's something that we are so happy about. Osimhen was actually very brilliant with Lille. Actually even scored two digit goals. I think he scored around 17-18 goals while he was playing for Lille. So it was a very impressive season for him, 2019-2020. It was also the season that he showed himself to the world, where Napoli saw him and bought him. And of course, the award is definitely a deserved one, and kudos to Osimhen. We hope he keeps pushing, keeps firing on to receive more personal awards and team awards in the future. So moving on, I'm just going to go to the gist about the training. So as planned, the training was held today, and there's not much change to the routine, just the normal stuff that they've been doing. And it was very good to see the whole of the team come out to train. But there's also been a new update on Al Hassan Yusuf, and apparently he may not be in the squad to play that Guinea-Bissau match on Monday. There hasn't been any bad news whatsoever in terms of the results the test that he did and the results. Personally, I've not seen the result. I've not heard any journalists talk about the results. I've not had any details or info about the results, but the decision to not play him in this Guinea-Bissau match is still based on recommendations from the team doctors and the coaching staff, after a meeting held with the player. Of course, the normal thing is the player would always want to play. Players would usually feel that they are fit enough, they are strong enough to play, but the medical team are not always on the same page with the player. So Yusuf feels he is strong enough, good enough to play. but they don't want to risk him. They're thinking that it's not worth it to start risking him in that game. So it's very likely that he may make the bench but not make any appearance or have any meaningful uh, uh, game time in that game. But let's see how that unfolds in the coming days. We'll definitely know whether he's going to be fully incorporated into the squad that's going to face Guinea-Bissau. And that is that, guys, on that front. So I'm going to the next update, which is the fact that Ola Aina impressively has had a very incredible record, in this AFCON, playing just 2 matches, and the stats are really amazing to see. The statistics, Aina is one of 2 people who have won the most tackles defensively, 5 in total. And then going forward in the attacking areas, he's attempted 8 take-ons, and is the 3rd player in the whole of the competition to have attempted up to 8 take-ons. And it's very impressive to actually see these stats. Defensively, we are not surprised. We know how good he is, playing, marking out his player. But again, these stats, 8 take-ons going forward. He's the 3rd player to have as much, in this tournament. It's just so good, to see that, Aina has such an impact, not only defensively, but also going forward to attack. And in that Ivory Coast game, we obviously saw these two categories. Defensive wise, we saw how he was very good in marking out Jeremy Broga and Crasso. And then going forward in the attacking areas, we also saw how he made a couple of runs in that right flank, trying to bring in crosses. And generally, it's just something to be happy about. I wanted to include it here to to really show the guy's work rate. And of course, it's something that everybody's seeing, not just with the statistics. Everybody, Nigerians watching, they're obviously seeing this, and they are just so proud to have this guy represent us. So the last update, guys, that I have is the fact that Peseiro has now released a statement ahead of this Guinea-Bissau match that we are heading to play this Monday. And he's now said something very important, that yes, the last match was obviously aided by the tactical play that they pulled up, he and his team. But of course, he also praised the guys for actually implementing it, because he's wanting to bring out tactics. It's another thing for the team to obey instructions given by these coaches, to maintain that tactics on the field of play. So he's giving kudos to the players for actually, respecting and obeying instructions to follow that tactics. And, in the end, we saw that it paid off really well. The tactics worked because the players obeyed the instructions. He's now urging the players right now to also, be willing to obey instructions given to them, based on the tactics that suits whatever match that we find ourselves. And he's now said that the work, will continue, and then they'll just be on their normal routine, the way they train before the Ivory Coast game. And of course, they'll work on nutrition, work on rest. So those are basically the updates at this hour. And, it's just so good to see the camp of the Super Eagles. Yeah, they are just so lovely to watch. Everybody's feeling happy. The win against Ivory Coast obviously uplifted their spirits. Their training is going really smooth. And, the coach, the coaching staff, the players, of course, they are all really gelling well. They have real good connection between themselves, and their training went on really well. And there's just overall joy in the atmosphere, and the guys are willing to train to bond as they've always been doing. That's the update, guys, for this video, and I thank you guys for catching this one. And I want to urge you, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do so, and welcome to the family. Stay tuned for more updates.